Pablo Escobar, Colombia sterilises drug lords hippos.
Here's a summary of the article.
A group of hippos, an unwanted legacy following the death of notorious Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar, are being sterilized. Escobar, who was shot dead by police in 1993, illegally imported exotic animals, including a male and a female hippo, dubbed the cocaine hippos. The Colombian government has so far sterilized 24 of more than 80 animals. Colombian environmentalists say the hippos, believed to be the biggest herd outside Africa, are an invasive species and have pushed away the native fauna. Back in 1993, when authorities seized Hacienda Naples, Escobar's luxury estate situated about 250 kilometers northwest of the capital Bogotá, most of the animals found there were distributed to zoos across the country. With no natural predators in South America, the hippos multiplied. Scientists studying the hippos' environmental impact say the animals could affect the local ecosystem in a number of ways, from displacing native species already under threat of extinction, like the manatee, to altering the chemical compositions of waterways, which could endanger fisheries, though other studies suggest they might help the environment too.
This post received a score of 4,300, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Good on Colombia in dealing with the situation in a responsible way. It was all good fun when the Grand Tour came by to take a look, and while as invasive species go they aren't on the level of rabbits in Australia and or similar, but still. Invasive species can cause huge amounts of damage to local ecosystems.
Hope they get fossilized and throw the future for a loop.
They're treated with a chemical that renders them infertile. I was gonna ask, how the hell do you spay a hippo?
Very carefully.
Well, it's got to be done. You're a brave man for taking one for the team. No, go on. Get.
A humane way to deal with the problem, emo.
Greater than a humane way to deal with the problem, IMO. I don't know, seems like a clear violation of the Hippocratic Oath to me.
Ing.
Hippos are probably so angry all the time because no one takes them seriously with those cute little ears.
They just look so sassy as well.
Is it just me, or does that headline suggest Pablo is giving his own updates on the situation?
Yeah, it's such a weird way of writing it. Why not say, Colombia sterilizes Pablo Escobar's hippos?
Someday, paleontologists of whatever species is controlling the planet in 65 million years are going to dig up the bones of these things and rewrite their entire understanding of what animals lived where.
Honestly, invasive species might be humanity's longest-lasting legacy, emo. So many species seemingly jumping across the world in an evolutionary blink of an eye.
Those must be the most inbred hippos in history. That's like some straight-up mountain folk hippos. I bet when they do that freaky raw thing hippos can do, it sounds more like banjos.
If you slow down their calls and play it in reverse, it plays Sweet Home Alabama.
Nah, it's To Love and Die in Dixie LMFAO.
I'm gonna predict that not all of the hippos get sterilized and this becomes a lingering problem. I mean, more than the 30 years it's been a growing problem already. Good that they are taking this approach. I just don't think that the Colombian government will follow through all the way.
Sterilization-resistant super hippos.
Plenty of those attaching themselves to servicemen at our military bases.
Much easier to have sex with those ones. Those facilities hold the largest concentration of the impressionable or the desperate, easy prey whose camouflage unfortunately gives them away to predators, who adapt more quickly in the evolutionary arms race than their prey.
That seems more practical than trying to neuter them all. I watched a video from a team trying to capture, transport and operate on them, and it was obviously too time-consuming and stressful for the animals to be practical.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.